Hello, viewers. I'm Mr. Dilip Kumar Pal, stands before you with the topic Decentralization in Urban Areas, which is observed in paper number 9 of 4th semester, and the name of the paper is Public Policy and Administration in India. So far as decentralization in urban area is concerned, in this video, three aspects of it have been focused. Number one, significance of urban governments. Number two, structures of urban governments. And number three, significance of urban governments. So I think my viewers, mainly 4th semester students of plus 3 level, will be benefited by this video, and I request my viewers to watch this video attentively, so benefit you will get. Let us start. Decentralization in urban areas. The first aspect is significance of urban governments. In India, 1/4 of the entire population of the country resides in urban areas. As 1/4 of entire population of India resides in urban areas, so leading persons of India, they have realized that unless urban people will develop, the country cannot develop to a considerable extent. So, in order to make proportional development of the country, both development in urban area and rural area, the government of India and the leaders of the India, they have stressed the development of urban areas. So, urban governments have been created, like NAC, Nagar Panchayat, then municipality, Nagar Palika, and corporation, Nagar Nigams. So now discuss what are the significance of urban governments. Number one, democracy in grassroots level. As urban governments have been created in different urban areas, people participate in urban politics. So, democracy is observed in the grassroots level. Number two, serves as training school. As in the urban areas, people of local area take part in the politics. They will get a lot of knowledge, and from their personality, it is known that who will be the future leader of the country. By participating in urban politics, people gain a lot. Number three, encourage participation of people in public affairs. When in the urban government people will participate, then there will be participation of people in public affairs. They participate to solve their own problems. Number four, more competent to solve local problems. When urban people will participate in urban governments, local problems can be solved easily. Now 5, local governments is economical. Whenever in the urban areas, local governments will be created and they will solve local problems, it will be more economical for the country. Because if central government will solve from the headquarters urban problems, then it will have to appoint a lot of persons. It will be very expensive. So, creation of urban governments is very economical for the country. Number 6, reduces burden on central government. If central government will have to solve problems of rural area and urban area and of the country, it will be overburdened. So by creation of urban governments, it will reduce burden from the central government. By this, central government it will get time, and can give time to look into sensitive matters. So creation of urban governments are very important for the country. Now see, 74th constitutional amendment, which was introduced in 1991, passed in 1992, and it was implemented in 1993. What are the main provisions of constitutional amendment? Amendment number 74. Number 1, it suggested for 3-tier urban governments in urban area. It suggested for a 3-tier governments in urban area. NAC or Nagar Panchayat will be formed in an area where the population will be within 10,000, 20,000. Municipality or Nagar Panchayat, Nagar Palika will be formed where the population will be within 20,000 to 3 lakh, and municipal corporation or Nagar Nigam will be formed where the population will be more than 3 lakhs. So 74 Constitutional Amendment told about creation of urban government like NAC, municipality and municipal corporation. Number 2, election commission should conduct election. For the 74 Constitutional Amendment told that for urban elections, election commission will conduct the election. Number 3, reservation of seats for women in the urban governments. 30% reservation will be made for the women. Number 5, reservation of seats for ST and SC. According to the population, there must be reservation of seats for ST and SC according to the population, and the seats which will be allotted for ST/SC, 1/3 of seats will be reserved for women from this community. It means, for example, if 90 seats will be reserved for ST/SC, then 30 seats will be reserved for women of ST/SC community. Then C and G will audit accounts of urban body. Then Comptroller and Auditor of India will audit the accounts of urban body. Then number 5, a finance commission will be appointed to study monetary needs of urban government. A finance commission will be appointed to study monetary issues of urban government and what will be the relationship between state government and urban governments. Finally, a district planning committee will be formed to implement planning of urban body. A district planning committee will be formed to implement the planning of the urban bodies. So we are clear what is the significance of urban governments. Then we have discussed 74 Constitutional Amendment which is related with the urban governments. Now discuss the structure of urban government. How urban governments will form. First of all, the municipal corporation. In a city where population is more than 3 lakhs, in that city, municipal corporation or Nagar Nigam will be formed. And Nagar Nigam, it has composition. Now we'll discuss how it is composed and what are the functions. Number 1, composition. A Nagar Nigam or a municipal corporation will be divided into various wards. From every ward, a councillor will be elected. A Nagar Nigam will be divided into various wards. From every ward, a councillor will be elected, and these councillors will constitute the municipal council, corporation council, and they will elect from among themselves a chairman known as mayor and deputy chairman known as deputy mayor. The function of mayor is to preside the meetings of the council. Then there is a municipal commissioner who is appointed by the government to watch the activity, to watch its activity. And the municipal commissioner is the link between the municipal corporation and the government. It communicates problems of the municipal corporation to the government and intimate decision of government to the municipal corporation. Then now we'll discuss what are the functions. It is mainly obligatory functions, optional functions, then delegate functions, then financial functions. It is mainly 4 functions. Number 1 is the compulsory function. There are certain things which a municipal corporation is bound to perform, even if it is found or not. For example, control of epidemics, spread of primary education, registration of birth and death, and construction of road and construction of drainage. It is compulsory. It will have to perform. And there are certain functions which the municipal corporation is not bound to perform. If it will have money, it will perform. If it will not have money, it will not perform. They are optional. For example, spread of higher education, establishment of library, cottage industry, bus stand, parks. Then number 3, delegate function. Sometimes government delegates some of its function to municipal corporation to carry out. it delegates functions relating to public health, poverty eradication, slum development, etc. And now we'll discuss financial function. It has some financial function. It has the power to allocate more money for a particular head, or it has the power to reduce money in a particular head. Then it has also the power to give special allotment for any special purpose. And now we'll discuss source of revenue, from where it gets money. From where it gets money? It gets money from two sources. From government source, government gives grants and aids. Number two, self-raised income. It raises its money by imposing fees and fines. So this is all about the municipal corporation. Now we'll discuss municipalities or Nagar Palika in a city, in a town where the population is more than 20,000, less than 3 lakhs. In that city there will be municipality or Nagar Palika. A Nagar Palika, how it is composed? A Nagar Palika will be defined into various wards. A Nagar Palika has been divided into various wards. From every ward a councillor is elected, and these councillors will constitute the council of municipality. And they will elect from among themselves a chairman, deputy chairman. And chairman will preside the meetings. In his absence, the deputy chairman will preside the meetings. And there is a municipality officer appointed by the government to watch its activity. And it is also mainly three functions: compulsory, optional, delegated. Compulsory function means there are certain functions which municipality will have to perform at any cost, like spread of primary education, control of epidemics, construction of road, provision of lighting facilities, registration of birth and death. They are compulsory functions. Then optional function, there are certain functions which the municipality will perform if it will have money. For example, spread of higher education, construction of bus stand, construction of factories. These are optional. Then delegate function. Delegate function means sometimes government delegates some functions to municipality relating to poverty eradication, public health, etc. And now we discuss what is the source of income. From where money derives money. It derives money from two sources. First, government aids. Government gives aids to this municipality. Sometimes, number two, self-raised. Sometimes it raises money by imposing fees and fines. So this is all about the municipality or Nagar Palika. Now we discuss NAC or Nagar Panchayat. In a city where population is in between 10,000 to 20,000, in that city there will be NAC or Nagar Panchayat. And Nagar Panchayat will discuss its composition and functions, how it is composed. A Nagar Palika, a Nagar Panchayat or NAC is divided into various wards. From every ward a councillor is elected, and these councillors will form the council of the NAC. And they will elect from among themselves a chairman and deputy chairman. The chairman will preside the meetings of the NAC, and in his absence, the deputy chairman will preside the meeting of the NAC. Then there is an NAC officer appointed by the government to watch its activity. This is all about the composition. Now discuss what are the functions. It has mainly three functions: compulsory, optional, delegated. Compulsory means there are certain functions which the NAC will have to perform at any cost, even if it will have money or not. You will have to perform. Spread of primary education, to provide primary health service to people, construction of road, provision of lighting facility in the road, construction of drainage, registration of birth and death, compulsory. Then there are certain functions which are optional. It may carry out or it may not carry out. It depends on its fund. For example, provision of higher education, construction of bus stand, construction of factories, construction of park, construction of libraries, optional. Then delegated. Sometimes the government delegates some functions to NAC in the field of poverty eradication, public health, primary education. So this is all about the NAC. And NAC has also two sources of income. Number one, it gets some aids from government. Number two, it has the power to raise money by itself. It is self-raised in terms of fees and fines. So this is all about our NAC. Now discuss problems of urban governments. Urban government faces some problems. Number one, lack of sufficient fund. Urban government do not have sufficient fund so that it can carry out some development of works. Its funds are very limited. Number two, interference by central and state government. From time to time, state government and central government interferences in Sometimes state government, central government interfere in its activities. So it is unable to perform independently. Number 3, too much political pressure on local body. On these local bodies, too much political pressures are found. So they are unable to perform. Number 4, do not dance with their tune. It means they are unable to function independently. Always there are interferences. So they are unable to dance on the basis of tune. Then overlapping of functions of different committees in district level. In district level, there are various committees, MP committee, MLA committee. There are a lot of committees. So committees are found in district level, as well as NEC, municipality and corporation found. So overlapping of functions are found. Then excessive involvement of political party in these urban politics. Political parties are involved excessively. Then excessive corruption in the urban government. Corruptions are in the extreme point. Then dominance of rich and powerful persons of urban area in the urban governments. Powerful person of the area, rich person of the area, they always interfere. They dominate in the urban politics. So in this video we have discussed mainly significance of urban governments, Article 74 constitutional amendment relating to urban governments. Then we have discussed structures of urban government like corporation, municipality, NEC. Then we have discussed problems which are associated with the urban bodies. I request my viewers to watch this video attentively and make important notes. And if you have not subscribed the channel, subscribe it so that benefit will be yours. And recommend your friends to subscribe the same, so all the students will be benefited. To serve, to help your friends is to help the God. Thank you. Again we will be here with another video. Till now, goodbye to all.